From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, May 23rd, 2016. Silver is trading at $16.36 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,249 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $444. Antiwar.com reports throughout the increasingly complex Syrian civil war, one constant has been that any major group armed by the United States will sooner or later start fighting the others. This is increasingly the case with the Free Syrian Army and the Kurdish YPG increasingly at odds, threatening yet another war within a war. Occasional fighting has already been reported over the past month, with claims that the YPG had killed some 50 Free Syrian Army members in fighting over the village of Ain Dakna near the Turkish border, and was displaying the bodies of the slain fighters near Afrin. Over the past weekend, a former FSA officer, who the FSA now insists was fired, attacked and killed a pair of Kurdish fighters in what he said was a revenge attack for the village incident. The Free Syrian Army dismissed it as a false military operation. It reflects a growing amount of distrust between the two sides. The Arab-dominated Free Syrian Army, representing the Sunni Arab majority of Syria, and the Kurds, representing the minority that dominates the nation's northeast. The United States has been keen to back both sides and has tried to get the two sides to work out their differences, with the YPG mostly fighting against the Islamic State and the Free Syrian Army mostly fighting against the Assad government. However, they have different priorities, and the fighting could easily continue to escalate. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports SunOpta has expanded its voluntary recall of sunflower kernel products for Planters, Sunrich Naturals, and Papa John's salad and produce that could be potentially contaminated with Listeria. The initial recall was limited to sunflower kernels produced at SunOpta's Crookston, Minnesota plant from February 1st through February 19th. The expanded recall includes products produced February 20th through April 21st, the date on which the facility ceased production of the products. Separately, Arizona-based Papa John's Salad and Produce Incorporated voluntarily recalled its Oriental salad with sesame ginger dressing with sell-by dates of May 18th through 25th. No illnesses have been confirmed related to the consumption of these products. The FDA said Listeria is an organism that can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections in young children, frail or elderly people, and others with weakened immune systems. Healthy individuals may suffer short-term symptoms that include high fever, severe headache, stiffness, nausea, abdominal pain, and diarrhea, but it can cause miscarriages and stillbirths among pregnant women. Consumers are urged not to consume these products and take them back to the store where they purchased them for a refund or to simply discard them. The company said in a statement, "In an abundance of caution, SunOpta is voluntarily extending the period during which it is recalling a limited number of sunflower kernel products that have the potential to be contaminated." Are you an advocate for free market money? Do you promote Bitcoin as an alternative in a fiat-centric world? Then you need SpendAbit in your arsenal, the search engine for things you can buy with Bitcoin. SpendAbit aggregates millions of products from thousands of Bitcoin-enabled merchants. Keep your money in the free economy. Visit spendabit.co today. Bitcoin merchants, ask about our merchant suite to reach even more customers. Spendabit.co. Reuters reports one of the two men who broke into a zoo in North Dakota got his hand bitten by a brown bear after sticking his arm through the bars of the animal's enclosure, according to police on Sunday. Police in Minot, North Dakota said they responded late on Saturday to a report that 21-year-old David Shepard came to a hospital emergency room saying he had been attacked by a bear. They said an investigation showed that Shepard and 23-year-old Cody Cage climbed the fence of the Roosevelt Park Zoo after it closed and were walking the grounds when they came upon the bear enclosure. Police said in a statement posted on Facebook that Shepard stuck his arm through the bars of the enclosure, aiming to entice one of the bears to come closer, and the bear bit his right hand. The two men, who police said were drunk at the time of the incident, are facing felony trespassing charges. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.